I'm Beth and I set up Let's Talk About Loss when I lost my mum. I was 20 at that time and just really wanted to find a community of people who got it, who understood grief. And so I started meeting up with friends, and that's where Let's Talk About Loss was born. We meet all over the UK in small groups, maybe between 3 and 10 people, and just hang out. We do things that we do anyway, like going to a park, going bowling, going for a walk, and yeah, just talk about loss when we want to, because we're all bereaved, so we all get it.
What's brilliant about Let's Talk About Loss is there are other people within your age bracket who understand and can really feel what you're going through and experience it together, which I think is really nice to just have that bond.
Coming to Let's Talk About Loss, I finally met so many people who can articulate exactly what I felt growing up, and it's just this incredibly deep connection and sense of community straight away. So I've loved it. It's been amazing for helping me feel more normal in my grief, I think less isolated.
I really wanted Let's Talk About Loss to be a relaxed, safe space where young people could come and talk about their grief with people who understand, people who've been through something similar. So there's no real structure. Sometimes we talk loads about grief, sometimes we don't, and that's the beauty of it. You can talk as much or as little as you want to.
If you're thinking about coming along to a meetup but you're not necessarily sure about it, I would say firstly that's totally fine and normal, because that's exactly how I felt. There are no silly questions because we're all dealing with this really bizarre experience. Yeah, so come along, we'd love to have you.
I think it's important to speak to people around a similar age because there's this misconception that people of a certain demographic don't talk about these things when actually there isn't a space where they can talk. So I feel like Let's Talk About Loss kind of changes that narrative, where that gives people an open platform, a space where they can share these things and also not feel they have to say a certain thing, and they're amongst people who've actually been through what they've been through. So it definitely makes the conversation a lot easier.
So it's not that you go there and you have to talk about your grief, but you know that you're safe because you're with someone that has experienced some kind of loss, and there's something really special about that. The great thing about Let's Talk About Loss is how relaxed it can be. So it's just like meeting up with friends.
So if you want to find out about your local meetup, just go to our website. You can see your hosts and email to say you're coming if you want to, and we really look forward to meeting you there. Together, let's talk about loss.